pihl High School Hockey Night Live is on TenbandTV. Welcome to the Mount Lebanon Ice Arena. Chartiers Valley and Mars about to hook it up in a Class A Gold Division matchup. But before we drop the puck, it is senior rec. Senior night here for the Chartiers Valley Colts. 7 seniors recognized here for their time playing for CV. Gavin Waldron, Austin Tornabene, Braden Palco, Tyler Held, Colin Zukowski, Joey DeAngelis, and Dylan Shimotsky. Your class of 2026 for Chartiers Valley, guys who have been a part of this recent legacy of CV hockey. They were part of that championship team a couple years ago, winning that Penguins Cup thriller against Greensburg-Salem in overtime. These guys are now the senior class. As we see the CV players take the ice, those who are not seniors out there to wait for their teammates to come out. Tonight's senior class, including, as I mentioned, Gavin Waldron. 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points in the season for Gavin. Austin Tornabene has 12 goals, 14 assists, and 26 points. Goaltender Braden Palco, 1-0 on the season, 1.93 goals against average, .875 save percentage. Tyler Held, 6 goals, 14 assists, 20 points on the season. Colin Zukowski, 1-1 in goal, 3.55 goals against average, and an .831 save percentage. Joey DeAngelis, 2 goals, 6 assists, 8 points on the season. And Dylan Shimotsky, he has 9 goals, 16 assists, and 25 points for CV on the season. Those are your 7 seniors who will be recognized here this evening prior to this big game against Mars, the first meeting of the season between the Planets and the Colts. Both teams currently holding down first and second place respectively in the Gold Division. Mars actually has the edge due to point percentage. The Planets are 11-0-1, 11-0-1-2, with 37 points. CV, they're 11-1-1-2 with 37 points. What that means is that Mars has won a shootout game and lost twice. CV has won once in the shootout and has lost twice. So the Colts second place due to the points percentage. These teams will meet again on February 9th at the Barrel Complex in Warrendale.
The Chartiers Valley Hockey Club would like to welcome everyone to our 2026 Senior Recognition Night. Tonight we have the distinct opportunity to honor the members of this year's senior class. To our 8 seniors, we would like to thank you for the commitment, dedication, and all the hard work that you have put in over the years. It seems like yesterday that the 8 of you were just starting your CV hockey journey, working to better yourselves through the middle school and JV programs to the culmination of tonight, your senior night. You have not only grown as hockey players, but into fine young men. You have all left a legacy and positive imprint on this organization. Coach Benetti refers to this team as a family, and you always have a home here. Thank you again for being the great young men and leaders that you are, and we wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. And now it is my honor to introduce to you our senior class of 2026. Number 92, Joey DeAngelis, defenseman and assistant captain. Joey is the son of Tom and Amy DeAngelis and will be a 4-year varsity letterman. He's been playing hockey since the age of 5 and has played for the Colts since 6th grade. Joey's most memorable moment at CV was celebrating on the ice with his brother, winning the Penn's Cup and having the opportunity to play in the state championship. He is also a 3-year letterman and a captain on the CV lacrosse team. After graduation, Joey is committed to Ohio Northern University to play lacrosse and major in finance. Congrats, Joey. Number 86, Tyler Held, defenseman and assistant captain. Tyler is the son of Brad Held and Remy Morbido and will be a four-year varsity letterman. He began playing hockey at the age of 5 and has played for the Colts since 7th grade. Tyler's most memorable moment at CV was scoring the game-winning goal in overtime to win the Penn's Cup. This will be Tyler's third selection to the Pihl All-Star team. After graduation, Tyler is planning to attend Duquesne University to major in business. Congrats, Tyler. Number 58, Braden Palco, goalie. Braden is the son of Norm and Jennifer Palco and will be a four-year varsity letterman. Braden began his hockey career at age 6 and has played for the Colts since 7th grade. His most memorable moment at CV was winning the championship in middle school. After graduation, Braden plans to pursue a career as an HVAC tech in sales. Congrats, Braden. Number 95, Dylan Shimonsky, defenseman and your captain of the CV Colts. Dylan is the son of Bob and Kelly Shimonsky and will be a four-year varsity letterman. He first started playing hockey when he was 5 years old and has played for CV since 6th grade. His most memorable moment at CV was the trip to the state championship after winning the Penn's Cup. Dylan is a member of the CV lacrosse team and a 3-year letterman and a 1-year letterman in golf. He also has been selected to this year's Pihl All-Star team. After graduation, Dylan plans to attend the University of Pittsburgh, majoring in criminal justice and forensics. Congratulations, Dylan. Number 89, Darren Stroh-Snyder, forward. Darian is the son of Kelly Kane and stepson of Jason Kane and will be a four-year varsity letterman. He began playing hockey when he was 8 years old and has been a Colt since 6th grade. His most memorable moment at CV was winning the Penn's Cup. Darian is also a member of the CV lacrosse team and a 3-year letterman. After graduation, Darian will be enlisting in the U.S. Marine Corps. Congrats, Darian. Number 40, Austin Tornabene. Austin is the son of Steve and Kim Tornabene and will be a 4-year varsity letterman. Austin began playing hockey at the age of 5 and has been playing with the Colts since 7th grade. His most memorable moment at CV was winning the Penn's Cup. Austin is also a member of the CV lacrosse team and a 3-year letterman and a 1-year letterman in cross country. He's been selected to this year's Pihl All-Star team. After graduation, Austin plans to join the Air Force while also attending a 4-year university majoring in aerospace engineering. Congratulations, Austin. Number 27, Gavin Waldron. Gavin is the son of Mike and Kelly Waldron and will be a 4-year varsity letterman. Gavin started to play hockey in 5th grade and has been playing for the Colts since 6th grade. His most memorable moment at CV was winning the Penn's Cup championship, followed by playing against his cousin in the state final game. Gavin is also a 1-year letterman in soccer, 4-year letterman in golf, and a 3-year letterman and captain on the lacrosse team. After graduation, Gavin has committed to playing lacrosse at the University of Mount Union and major in business. Congratulations, Gavin. Number 90, Colin Zolkowski. Colin is the son of Joel and Kelly Zolkowski and will be a 4-year varsity letterman. He began playing hockey when he was 9 years old and has been a Colt since the 7th grade. His most memorable moment at CV was being on the winning Penguin Cup team. After graduation, Colin plans to enlist in the U.S. Air Force. Congrats, Colin. And for that, I give you our senior class of 2026. Thank you again for all that you have done during your time here, and best of luck in your future endeavors. Go Colts!
And there you are, the class of 2026. 8 seniors representing Chartiers Valley here on senior night at Mount Lebanon as the Colts get ready to lock it up against the Mars Fighting Planets. Band of brothers out there as well. You saw the seniors, Gavin Waldron and his younger brother Ben, who will be the starting keeper tonight, as well as the senior backup keeper, Colin Zolkowski, and his younger brother, Crosby. As the Colts get ready, sending off their seniors. A lot of guys that are moving on to represent the United States of America in the military. Some Air Force and Marines, soon to be. Also a lot of crossover between hockey and lacrosse on this squad as well. And let me give you Darian Strasnider's stats on the season as well, as I forgot to give those to you before a game. Darian has 6 goals, 2 assists, 8 points on the season. And we will take a break, and we'll be back. Live action. Mars and Chartiers Valley coming up. Class A Gold Division battle between the top 2 teams. You're watching PIHL High School Hockey Night live on TenbandTV.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate bar. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. We utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
Would preventative care and screenings be an option?
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest cost on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive. And what happens to the damaged piece after you throw it out? Does it just end up in a landfill? It doesn't have to. FiberNew specializes in the restoration of leather, plastic, and vinyl. To get an estimate, connect with us today.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Cunningham. Here comes Cunningham between the defenders. Cunningham. Score! Ethan Cunningham! Hat trick! Game-winning goal! The Ramblers win the 2025 2A Penguins Cup! And Ethan Cunningham is a local hero!
Creating space. Hewitt turning. Scoring! Marshall Hewitt has won the Penguins Cup championship for the Seneca Valley Raiders with 12:29 to play in triple overtime. And don't ever play Lady of Spain again. It's a pihl Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate bar. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. We utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
Would preventative care and screenings be an option?
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest cost on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive. And what happens to the damaged piece after you throw it out? Does it just end up in a landfill? It doesn't have to. FiberNew specializes in the restoration of leather, plastic, and vinyl. To get an estimate, connect with us today.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Cunningham. Here comes Cunningham between the defenders. Cunningham. Score! Ethan Cunningham! Hat trick! Game-winning goal! The Ramblers win the 2025 2A Penguins Cup! And Ethan Cunningham is a local hero!
Creating space. Hewitt turning. Scoring! Marshall Hewitt has won the Penguins Cup championship for the Seneca Valley Raiders with 12:29 to play in triple overtime. And don't ever play Lady of Spain again.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate bar. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. You utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
Would preventative care and screenings be an option?
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest cost on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive. And what happens to the damaged piece after you throw it out? Does it just end up in a landfill? It doesn't have to. Fiber New specializes in the restoration of leather, plastic, and vinyl. To get an estimate, connect with us today.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Cunningham. Here comes Cunningham between the defenders. Cunningham. Score! Ethan Cunningham! Hat trick! Game-winning goal! The Ramblers win the 2025 2A Penguins Cup! And Ethan Cunningham is a local hero!
Creating space. Hewitt turning. Scoring! Marshall Hewitt has won the Penguins Cup championship for the Seneca Valley Raiders.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh. It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
PIHL High School Hockey Night Live is on TenbandTV. Tonight from the Mount Lebanon Ice Center, the top two teams in Class A's Gold Division battle for first place as the Chartiers Valley Colts host the Mars Fighting Planets. Good evening and welcome to 2026 PIHL High School Hockey coverage on TBTV. Matt Vandriak, center ice with you here tonight. Mars, the Planets right now currently sitting in first place in Class A's Gold Division. They are 11-0-1-2, 37 points. Chartiers Valley, the Colts, also have 37 points, but one more game played. CV comes in 11-1-1-2. They're tied with Mars points-wise, but are in second place currently due to the differential in points percentage. Mars, they've scored 69 goals in their 14 games played. That's an average of 4.9 goals per game. The Plants have allowed 25 goals against. That's the third lowest total in Class A, an average of 1.8 goals against per game. Chartiers Valley, they've scored 76 goals in their 15 games played. That's an average of 5.1 goals per game. CV has allowed 35 goals against, an average of 2.3 goals against per contest. Chartiers Valley fifth in Class A in both goals scored and goals allowed. Senior rec here tonight for Chartiers Valley. They recognize the 8 seniors as part of the class of 2026. Give you those guys' names one more time. Your senior class is Galvin Waldron, Austin Tornabene, Braden Palco, Tyler Held, Darian Strohsnyder, Colin Zolkowski, Joey DeAngelis, and Dylan Shimonsky. Some of those guys you're going to hear mentioned right now, because Chartiers Valley has 4 players who've scored 20 or more points this season, led by Austin Tornabene. 12 goals, 14 assists, 26 points for Chartiers Valley's leading scorer. Tornabene, as mentioned in the pregame ceremony, be a United States Marine after he's done playing high school hockey. Unfortunately for Chartiers Valley, Tornabene is not in the lineup tonight. He's serving a 1-game suspension, disciplinary situation after the last Colts game. However, there's still weapons on the Chartiers Valley side of the ice. Another one of those seniors, Dylan Shimonsky. He has 9 goals, 16 assists, 25 points. Jackson Chory, 16 goals, 6 assists, 22 points. And Tyler Held with 6 goals, 14 assists to 20 points. Those are your 20-point men for Chartiers Valley. 3 other Colts have reached double digits in scoring as well. In goal, Ben Waldron, well, he's been just that. He's been a wall. Waldron has carried the load this season, going 10-2. He has a 2.06 goals against average, .898 save percentage, and 1 shutout. On the other side of the rink, the Fighting Planets of Mars, led by Garrett Myers. He's the only 20-point man on the Planets. 11 goals, 9 assists, 20 points. Bad news for Mars fans. Garrett Myers out due to a previous commitment. So your top 2 guys will not face off for your top 2 teams here tonight, but there will be a second round between these teams in February up north at Warrendale as well. Behind Myers, there's still talent on this Mars team. Xavier Basola, he leads the Planets in goals, and he's third on the team in total points, 12 goals, 5 assists, 17 points. Jack Weaver, second in points for Mars. He has 18 points, 6 goals, 12 assists. Grant Weaver, no relation, second in goals on the team, and fourth in total points. He has 9 goals, 6 assists, and 15 points. In goal tonight for the Planets, we'll see Carter Gallagher. He's been the top guy for Mars all season long. Gallagher 7-1-1 in this season, a 1.99 goals against average, .892 save percentage, and 1 shutout. Mars, they're coming in hot. The Planets have won 9 of their past 10 games. They're also coming in on a quote-unquote 2-game winning streak. They won their last game of the 2025 calendar and then got a forfeit victory over Wheeling Central. It would have been their first game in 2K26. Mars is a good road team as well. The Planets are 5-2 in games away from the Barrel Complex in Warrendale this season. Chartiers Valley, they're looking for their first win in 2026 as the Colts come in on a 2-game losing streak, having dropped their first 2 games of this new year. However, Chartiers Valley really strong here at home. The Colts 7-1 here at the Mount Lebanon Ice Center. Round 1 of 2 between these 2 teams, the top teams in Class A's Gold Division. They will meet again February 9th at the Barrel Complex in Warrendale. I want to say thanks to our sponsors for bringing you PIHL high school hockey coverage here on TenbandTV. Thanks to the Craft House Stage and Grill. The Craft House brings you unforgettable nights of live music, specializing in talent close to home and across the country. Stop by to enjoy the Craft House's menu of scrumptious, scratch-made food that will keep you coming back for more, along with a wide selection of beverage choices with something in mind for everyone. The Craft House also has late-night happy hour on Fridays and Saturdays from 11 p.m. until 1 a.m., featuring half off 20 delicious menu items. Stop by the Craft House Stage and Grill at 5024 Curry Road, or check them out online at crafthousepgh.com. Also, thanks to Legacy Lanes for their sponsorship of high school hockey here on TBTV. Everyone loves the bowl, so why not do it while celebrating your birthday? Birthday party packages are available now. Legacy Lanes also offers online lane reservations. Just go to their website at legacylanes.us and make your reservation for some bowling fun. We will pause now for the national anthem. National anthem here for Mount Lebanon as we get ready to face it off. First place on the line in Class A's Gold Division, the Chartiers Valley Colts hosting the Mars Fighting Planets. Matt Vandriak, Center Ice with you on TenbandTV here tonight. Goaltending matchup tonight in the net to our left for the Mars Fighting Planets. It's Carter Gallagher, 7-1-1 on the season, a 1.99 goals against average, .892 save percentage, and 1 shutout. In the home net to our right for Chartiers Valley, it's the freshman keeper, Ben Waldron. Waldron 10-2 on the campaign, a 2.06 goals against average, .898 save percentage, and 1 shutout. The visiting Planets will move left to right to get this one underway. They're decked out in the road blue jerseys with the gold trim, looking mighty Michigan Wolverine-like here tonight. Right to left, Chartiers Valley will move with the home Colts decked out in the white, red, and blue, a la Team USA. With Olympic hockey just a couple of weeks away, we'll get the color scheme going for you here early tonight. Face off at center red. Vinny Venero wins it back for Chartiers Valley. Here come the Colts right to left with the puck. Chipped across center red, and it's going to be Darian Stroh centered on the left side. His counterpart in 89 for Mars. So that's actually 88. Will Ethan De Silva trying to get it out for the Planets. Puck dumped in by CV. First of 2 meetings between these sides. The front runners right now in Class A's Gold Division. Stepping in there for the Planets is Ethan Vactor. Back to center red, CV. Long shot. That's fought off. Surprise, Carter Gallagher. And De Silva gets it out and then gets his bell rung for his troubles as Dylan Szymanski steps up and brings the boom. The Chartiers Valley captain introduces himself. I don't think De Silva liked that introduction. Mars going to bring it back. Lead feed too far for Pitkins. Into the CV zone. Colts after it. Held. Going to work it back behind his own net. Trying to find some room. Comes here to the near side. Chips it up the wall. Jackson Chorney tries to work it around the Planets' Jack Weaver. And he gets put on his rump. As Dylan Szymanski, in the words of the late Mike Lang, handing out checks like it's the first of the month. Char Valley skying one. This one is going to take the length of the rink, and it will be far enough for icing. That'll bring the faceoff back into the CV zone to our right. Snow's in the forecast for western Pennsylvania and pretty much the entire country, but Dylan Szymanski's bringing some thunder here to start this game for Chartiers Valley. Face-off in the CV zone to our right. Back to the point. Maloney looks it over. Sends it down to the right circle. Shot from in tight. Block. Good job there by Chartiers Valley's Jake Shedlock to get in front of that attempted shot by the Planets' Ethan Vactor. Trying to clear it up the far side. Good job by Shea Clark to cut it off for the Planets. He'll dump it back into the CV zone. Marsden's going to line change on. Max Pitkins picks it up. He'll dump it in. Jackson Chory will take it there. CV resets. Gets it out. Chipped on from the red line. Official says he was on the right side of the red. It'll give CV the chance to change troops as well as Mars regroups and looks to exit the zone. Up the near side, puck chipped ahead. Offside, and the Planets guilty. And we'll move the faceoff back here into the neutral zone, just about 2 minutes into this opening period. Mars, they're coached by Cody Black. His assistants, John Kaltenecker and Rob Ferrari. Chartiers Valley usually coached by Paul Benetti, but he, like Austin Tornabetti, serving a game for disciplinary reasons, so he will not be coaching tonight. Tony Francetti is going to be the bench boss tonight. Tony Crignali and Mike Kennedy are the assistants. Char Valley bringing it out. Bodies bang at center red, and Mars forces the turnover. Planets bring it back. Long shot fired wide there. Xavier Basola up and over the net, but that play started with a good body check over in front of the penalty box by the Planets' Matthew Lestitian. Daw at the right point, plays it down the right wall. Gloved away by the CV defense up the near side here. Is Vinny Venero. Mars will play it back into the CV zone as the Planets want to get a fresh line. Chartiers Valley going to bring it back the other way. Chip through center red, cut off. Good job by De Silva to feed it ahead, but better defense by the Colts there. Darian Stroh cut it off. Mars gets it back. That one almost hits one of the rafters. Dumped in. Weaver doesn't know where the puck's at. He was onside unintentionally. Char Valley battling in front of the home bench as pleasantries are exchanged there between the Colts. Gavin Waldron was mixing it up over there. All the way back to the Mars net. Carter Gallagher leaves it for the defense. And out with the now come the Planets. Chorney forces the turnover. Forces Jack Turch to redirect it around to the far side for Mars. Battle in the lower corner. Out with it here comes Grant Weaver. And Chartiers Valley is able to steal it away. Long shot from the right point. And a pad save made there. CV's Tyler Held, one of the 8 seniors on this team, gets the second Chartiers Valley shot of the evening. Mars hemmed up in their own end. Puck out of play. And I believe the puck will stay in the visitor zone to our left. Draw on the right wing circle. Defensive face-off won by Mars. Back behind the Planet's net. Shea Clark trying to find an exit. Here's he drifts up the left side. Clark pressure on the plays. He plays it off the wood. Want to try to make that pass there to Jack Maloney, but couldn't. Clark gets a second chance. Comes here to the near wall again. Max Pitkins. He is the son of team manager Jason Pitkins. Big shout out to Jason for helping me out with the rosters and the pronunciations tonight. As Mars feeds it back to the CV net. And Ben Waldron takes no chances. Covers up and holds for the face-off. Draw on the home zone to our right. 4 minutes and 3 seconds into this opening period. Not a lot to write home about yet between these two top squads in Class A's Gold Division. Face-off won by CV, but then back to Mars. Turning shot, pad save made. Jack Weaver put it on. Ben Waldron gets the right leg on it to keep it out. Fumbled back behind the CV net. Colts get his second look. Up the near side, that's glove down. Off the glove and then into Weaver, and it's going to be a hand pass. And Weaver's shaken up as he collided there with Chartiers Valley's Gavin Waldron. That puck was up in the air. Both those guys were looking for it and banged into each other. But the bad news for Mars is that Max Pitkins played that with the glove, which is a hand pass. And the face-off back here to the neutral zone. Everybody no worse for wear after the collision there as well. Pitkins okay. Waldron out. Is Chartiers Valley going to bring a different unit on here? Face-off won by CV. Up the near side. Chipped ahead here. Austin Wichterman dumping it all the way around to the far side. Shea Clark up the left wing wall. Throws a check into a CV player, but his teammate, Mikey DeMarco, got the worst of it. Szymanski, he's been physical, chips it ahead. And now Wichterman dumps it in. Hustling after it here. Colts, center, good look, shot on, blocked. As Pitkins got in front of Chory's offering, and now we have a whistle. And the net's off the moorings. So we'll keep the face-off in the visitor zone to our left. Face-off one in the defensive zone there by the Planets. Up the far side, Mars going to try to chip it out. Xavier Basola gets it back to center red, turned back by CV, but the Colts are offside as Vinny Venero try to break it across the Mars line. Face-off won by the Planets. And up the left side, here comes Patolo. Long shot, glove save, held on to by Ben Waldron. Mentioned Ben, the freshman keeper, who's carried the load here for Char Valley, the younger brother of CV senior Gavin Waldron. Two pairs of brothers on this Chartiers Valley team. Backup goaltender Colin Zolkowski as it's fed back to the net. Follow-up backhander and fought off by the Char Valley defense. And younger brother Crosby Zolkowski, the brother combos here for CV. This is dumped back into the Char Valley zone. Szymanski trying to body up there. Basola going to take it around to the far side. Comes back to the left point. Shot through traffic, blocked. Nice job. Szymanski in front of it. Lead feed, has a man and an opportunity. Shot on, fought off with the glove as Zach Eptimitis got behind the defense. And Carter Gallagher off the cuff of the mitt, able to keep that one out of the net and then control the rebound as well. So maybe it took a while for these teams to get warmed up. Not a lot of familiarity between these sides. No geographic rivalry or anything like that. First of two meetings between them as well. Now we see the action pick up a bench. The physicality started. And now the goalkeepers flashing the leather on each side here in this opening period as well. Steele, shot, wide, as Strohsnyder Around to the right point. It comes shot on blocker. Save made. Good opportunity there by Joey DeAngelis. And Gallagher had to be sharp with traffic in front of him to fight that one off with the blocker. Around the near side. Good forward check by Strohsnyder to force the puck around. Sean Crowley trying to get it out. Kept in. Into the corner. Strohsnyder had his man lined up. Misses the check. Mars trying to work their way out. Strohsnyder relentless on this forward check, though. And the Planets spinning back the other way. That's Jack Turch. Over to the far wall. And trying to exit the zone here. Grant Weaver plays it back to the CV blue line where it's dumped back into Mars territory. Trying to find some speed here is Turch. Looking to move it ahead there to Grant Weaver. Turned back all the way on to the Planets net there by Gavin Waldron. Sticked aside by Carter Gallagher. Steele. CV working it to the far wall. Chorney dumps it down low. Eptimitis chase after it. Spins it back behind the Planets net. Grant Weaver trying to exit, kept in. And Chartiers Valley working hard. Bryce Wichterman in that four-man scrub in the corners as we mix it up. Back to the point. Shedlock looks, fires, save made, no rebound. With traffic in front, Gallagher tracks it on a good point shot there from Jake Shedlock. Sin bin opening, and we're going to get our first power play try of the night as Jack Turch is going to sit down for two for Mars. That'll put Chartiers Valley on the power play. The Colts on the season, 26.7% conversion rate with the man advantage. The Mars penalty kill has been stellar, though. The Planets killing at an 82.1% clip. Szymanski goes to the right point. Cross-checking caught against Turch. Szymanski fires it to the net, fought off with a save. Rebound, stopped and covered. As Carter Gallagher gets aggressive and comes out. Szymanski had a really sneaky shot there that Gallagher had to be on top of things to fight off, and then that rebound was loose with Chartiers Valley's players down there banging away at it. And Gallagher comes out aggressively to keep that one out. Cleared the length of the rink here by Mars. Colts reset, here they come. 6-3 edge and shot so far for Char Valley. 1:23 left on the power play. Held going to go all the way around to the far wall of Drums. Looking it over there. Venero. Held, drifts to the top of the circle, pulls it around a man. Held, wrist shot. Save made, no rebound. Carter Gallagher. The old adage in hockey is your best penalty kill is your goalkeeper. And Gallagher's been stellar so far on the Chartiers Valley man advantage. Face off to the right of the Planets goal. Szymanski from the draw at the left point, tries to chip it down. Steele, now a chance back for Weaver, shorthanded. Breaks into the zone. Here comes Weaver, and a great job by Held to get back and take it off a Grant Weaver stick. We have Grant and Jack Weaver on the Planets, same last name, no relation, as opposed to the pair of brothers that we have for CV. Szymanski brings it in, going to dump it around. 45 seconds remaining here on the CV power play. Back to the right point, kept in by the Colts. From the right circle, shot coming, firing wide. Szymanski will track it down at the left point. Through traffic to the net, knuckling puck. Gallagher with the glove, and he holds for the draw. Char Valley's done a nice job on this power play to maintain zone possession and get scoring chances. But Carter Gallagher, as the Colts have definitely done a good job of generating traffic in front of the Mars net as well. But Gallagher has been able to track that puck and keep it out. We're scoreless here with 33 seconds remaining on this Colts power play. Face-off won by Wichterman. Back to Shedlock at the left point. Circle shot, pad save, rebound in front. Kept out as the floater is stopped. Golden opportunities for the Colts. But that follow-up shot down there, that was Wichterman, I believe, who had that follow-up. He just didn't get enough on it because the keeper Gallagher was out of position, but he was able to sprawl back to his left and make a 10-bell save to keep this one scoreless with 25 seconds remaining on this Chartiers Valley power play. Right point, shot on blocked. As Szymanski tried to put it on. Shedlock in tight, blocked, and it's out of play into the meshing. Puck will stay in the CV zone. Final 18 seconds of this Colts power play. 4 shots on goal with the man advantage here for CV, but nothing to show for it because number 30, the net to our left, has been equal to the task. Carter Gallagher coming up big for Mars here in the early going. Shedlock, left point to the right side. Szymanski through traffic, stick save, rebound, cleared out. Great defensive play by Jack Maloney for the Planets to take what would have been a CV goal away. Penalty time over. We're back to even strength. Puck chip back to the neutral zone. CV finds it there. Shedlock going to lead the charge back in. Drags, drifts, shoots, fires wide. And now a chance for the Planets to regroup. Up the left side, Shea Clark. Clark tries to bring it through center red. Ends up on the stick instead of Xavier Batola. Long shot, that's wide of the net. Hustling after it there from ours is Ethan Vactor. Vactor working behind the net in front. Basola on the doorstep. Denial seems it had to come. Waldron, a big save for CV. So after having a bit of a rest period for Ben Waldron while Chartiers Valley was on the power play and the ice was tilted to our left, no rush showing there as Waldron comes up with a big stop to keep Mars from scoring the first goal tonight. Char Valley back the other way. Here comes Szymanski. Cross center red, throws it right to the net, patted aside by Gallagher. Dump back behind the net. Clark will find it there for the Planets. And ahead it comes. Here comes Max Pitkins. Pitkins, a 2-on-1 development. Pitkins to the circle, in tight. Save made as he tried to fire to the far post. And Waldron gets the right pad on it. Maloney, top of the circle. Rising shot blocked. I think Chori got a piece of it to send that one up and over the net. Back it comes, Maloney. Drifting to the right point, floater to the net, hits his own man in front of the net. Weaver tries to turn it back towards the net. CV blocks, clears. This will be an icing call against the Colts. Face off back into the home zone to our right as Mars starts to pick up the offensive pressure now. 6:55 left here in the opening period. CV with a 12-6 edge in shots. Char Valley got 5 shots on that power play. And we'll draw it up here in the home zone to our right. Face-off won by the Planets. Turch from the right point, plays it off the wall, cut off, and here comes CV back the other way. Vinny Venero trying to lead feed ahead there to Waldron. And he could not take the feed, could Gavin Waldron. Mars brings it back in collision as De Silva on the receiving end of a good bump there from Darian Strohsnyder. Hand pass called against the Planets will bring this back to the neutral zone. Chartiers Valley, they've brought the physicality here, and a couple of those guys bringing it to the seniors, Darian Strohsnyder and Dylan Szymanski, here in the early going. Vactor turns it back, cut off. Out with it here to Silva. Dumping it back behind the CV net, held. And the Colts breaking it out. Crossing center red, coast to coast, held. Right circle shot, blocked. Good job there by the Planet Sean Crowd to get in front of it. As held, racked up the frequent flyer miles with that coast to coast flight. Mars back the other way off the glass. De Silva will field it. Looks it over, cross ring pass, trying to hook up there with Garrett Weaver, but Char Valley pushing it back into the Mars zone. Vactor finds it again, breaks center red. Vactor dumping it in. Stick to side there by the keeper, Ben Waldron. Pressure put on here by Grant Weaver. Weaver steals the puck, centers. It was on the backhand of De Silva, who was looking for a forehand opportunity. Weaver, steal, shot, blocked, and that one's in the roof, and it ain't coming back. Szymanski, a good job to block that shot after the Colts got a little bit sloppy there at the turnover in the offensive zone. And we'll do it again with the draw here in the CV zone to our right. Colts get the face-off win. Back with it now comes Ryan Viola. To the left side, Chorney. In tight, rising shot, save made off the chest of Gallagher. Gallagher waving. I think his mask got knocked loose. And it did. That's why he was waving the glove. And the official going to help the keeper out there. Play stops when the goaltender loses their helmet or loses one of the straps on it. That high shot knocked Gallagher's straps loose. Face off in the Planet zone to the right of Carter Gallagher. Mars wins it. Alex Gatto tried to get it out. He did get it back to center red. Bodies bang right in front of us here at the Zamboni entrance. So we have a four-man scrub trying to free that puck up. Coming away with it, Viola for the Colts. Brings it over. Long shot deflected. Loose puck in front. And chased down by CV. Viola gets it in the slot. Score! Ryan Viola puts the mesh in motion. And Chartiers Valley gets the first goal with 4:58 left in the opening period. The Colts strike first. 1-0 CV. Viola's 5th of the season. A pretty setup and a better finish. Char Valley on their 14th shot of the night scores. Jackson Corey and Jake Shedlock get the assists. And Viola gets the goal. CV gets the steal. Looking for the center there. Weaver going to bring it back the other way. Jack Weaver, look, shoot, save made, bouncing puck covered. As Pitkins was looking for some rebound, it's there. And Gallagher keeps it out. A bad giveaway by the Colts, and Jack Weaver almost made him pay for it. But Ben Waldron able to make the save. And even though he juggled the rebound, was able to keep it out. Face-off won by the Colts. Here they come. They're going to bring it out coast to coast. It's held again. Held. Wrister coming. Save made. And a juggling act there by Gallagher as he played it off the shoulder, the chest, and into the mid. Holds for the draw. Face-off won by the Colts. Trying to drop it back. Strohsnyder feeding it all the way around. Battle in the corner, spinning away there for CV. But then Mars going to bring it back. Good pass to Weaver. Good block. Nice job getting back there by Szymanski. As that was Grant Weaver from the right circle who couldn't find it. Couldn't get the shot on because of Szymanski's defense, I should say. Colts ice the puck. Face-off back into the home zone to our right. $16 shots so far for the home team, 8 for the visitors. The only goal of the game, Chartiers Valley's Ryan Viola. Mars resets at their blue line. Jack Turch up the right side, chipped into the home zone by Ethan Vactor. First man of the puck. For Char Valley, Szymanski. He'll get a second look at it. Szymanski feels the heat, but able to move the puck ahead. And now a chance for Venero. Venero looks it over, shoots back the other way, and Turch got a piece of it as that puck deflects wide of the Mars net. Fed around to the far side, held, puts the pressure on, finds the puck, has it stolen away by Crowley, but he can't get it out. CV, a nice job of keeping Mars hemmed up right now in the Planet zone. Lead pass chipped on from the red line there by Ethan Vactor. Mars wants to get a line change, but Char Valley won't let them as they bring it back. Strohsnyder to the left circle. Comes to Szymanski now. Szymanski trying to work through a triple team. And checked neatly there by Grant Weaver. Back the other way. It's going to be Xavier Basola. Basola plays it onto the CV net. Waldron knocks it aside. And now Char Valley resets. Far side, putting some pressure on there is Matthew Lestitian. Loose puck played back. It's going to come out, so the Planets will have to touch up to get onside as Will Daw dumps it in. Back behind the net. CV finds it. Trying to clear, is going to come all the way to the net and onto the stick there of Gallagher. He's going to cover it up as he felt the pressure of Zach Eptimitis coming down. Face off in the visitor zone to our left. 2:17 left here in period number 1. Only goal of the period, Chartiers Valley's Ryan Viola. Long shot from the face-off win, hits the skate, hits the keeper, and goes wide. As CV's Shedlock keeps it in. He shoots back towards the net. It's one thing with Chartiers Valley. They waste no time getting that puck back on net. Mars having a hard time getting it out. Now they will. And Pasola going to lead a 2-on-1 back the other way. Pasola has a man go to the net. He finds him. Puck bounces, though, and unable to get a clean shot opportunity off. There was Alex Frengel. Pasola from a tough angle. Fires from the far wall and misses. At the right point. Plays it off the wood all the way down. Pasola after it there. He's double teamed. Pasola finds it. Had a man in front, Lestitian. Pasola to the point instead. Shot, score! Shea Clark rips it home and tallies the equalizer. The Planets tie the game with 1:35 left in the period. A relentless shift by Mars Xavier Pasola. And then the big rip from Shea Clark finds the back of the net. And we're tied at 1 with 95 ticks left on this opening period clock. Shea Clark's second goal of the season. We'll get the announcements on the assist. Pasola definitely got one. We'll see if there's a secondary assist. CV gets the steal on the 9th Mars shot of the night. They find the net. Lucky number 9. They got the wrong number there, brother. That's 50. They got the assist. Turch may have got the secondary, but Pasola's the man to do the work. We're tied at 1. Face off to the right of the Chartiers Valley goalkeeper, Ben Waldron. Maloney, clean win from the point, shot through traffic, blocked. Nice job by Strohsdonner, backhander in tight. And that's blocked as well as Joey Santa. Trying to put one home. Good job. Weaver shoots, misses, and then Strohsdonner and Weaver collide. Weaver got the worst of it, but he'll find the puck. Jack Weaver bodied up. Loose puck found. Here comes Joey Santa. Puts it in front. Backhand shot saved. Still loose. As Pitkins was looking for a call there, he thinks he was tied up. The backhander was stopped as Santa delivered a perfect pass in front. Another try in front. Save made. And Pitkins paid the piper as he got cleaned up by Chartiers Valley's Gavin Waldron. Both goaltenders have seen a lot of rubber here in this opening period. And Mars trying to take their first lead of the night. Face-off win, shot to the net. Good job by Held to block it. Maybe one more rush here for the Colts. They try the lead feed, cut off in the neutral zone. De Silva going to slap it back into the CV zone. Back around the horn. Held finds it behind his net. 15 seconds left in the period as he goes up the far wall. Stolen by De Silva. Joining the fray over there is Ethan Vactor. Around it comes. CV with 5 seconds left. They'll play it off the glass back to the neutral zone. And that will end your first period. 17 minutes of hockey in the books here from Mount Lebanon. Your score after 1 at Chartiers Valley 1 and Mars 1. We'll take a break. Be back with your second period of action. You're watching PIHL High School Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate bar. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. You utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more.
Back here at the Mount Lebanon Ice Center, we're between starting the second period. And Char Valley and Mars tied at 1 after 1. High school hockey night, PIHL high school hockey night live here on TenbandTV. Matt Vandriak, center ice with you here tonight. Battle of the top two teams in Class A's Gold Division. They've switched sides. Right to left, Mars moves. Char Valley the opposite way. Colts got the scoring start in that opening period. At the 12:02 mark, Ryan Viola. Even strength goal from Jackson Chory and Jake Shedlock. Mars got the equalizer at the 18:25 mark. Shea Clark set up neatly by Xavier Basola. Got the number right. It's not the name that time. Sorry, Xavier, but I was right about getting the assist. We got an injured Mars player and a penalty coming up here against Chartiers Valley behind the play. Didn't see what happened there, but the goaltender Gallagher off. Mars gets the extra attacker on as the Planets prepare for their first power play chance of the evening, if they can get out of the zone. Crowley puts it back behind the net. Turch trying to bring it back the other way. CV will cut it off. And we will see Mars get their first power play try of the night. A good Mars power play, converting at a 32.4% mark. The CV penalty kill's been strong as well, to the Colts killing at an 83.9% clip. We'll get the announcement on the penalty. I didn't see what happened. It was in the far corner to the left. And it happened behind the play as the puck was leaving the zone. Saw that a Mars player was down. DeAngelis called for roughing. And that'll send Mars to the power play. "16 shots on goal for the Colts in period number 1, 11 for the Planets. 15 saves for Carter Gallagher for Mars, 10 for Ben Waldron. Mars with the man advantage for the first time tonight, looking to take their first lead of the night. Turch from the point, looks it over, shot through traffic, fought off with the glove, rebound hits the outside of the net, as bearing down there for the Planets was Ethan Vactor. Scrum behind the net. Szymanski just sitting on that puck, killing valuable clock, and now the Colts get the clear. 25 seconds gone by here in this Mars power play. Planets resetting their own end. Off the right side, here comes Mars, chipping it ahead. And cue up the AC/DC. Vactor got thunderstruck by Szymanski. Weaver takes the puck into the circle. Back to the point. Turch down the right side. One-time rip coming and sliding out of the net to make the glove save is Ben Waldron on that try from the far wall there by Mars' Matthew Lestitian. Mentioned both these teams without their top scorer. Austin Tornabene, 12 goals, 14 assists, 16 points on the season. Serving a one-game suspension tonight. Garrett Myers for Mars, 11 goals, 9 assists, 20 points. Out due to a prior commitment tonight for the Planets. Clark, who has the Planet goal. Shoots, blocked. Nice job there by Held to get a leg on it. Working hard down low. There's Max Pitkins. Four-man scrum in the corner. Lestitian joins it for the Planets. He'll force it loose to Clark at the right point. Clark looks it over, comes to the left side. Gatto chips it into the circle. Trying to turn it over on the backhand there was De Silva. Couldn't do that. Puck still loose. Gatto pinching in down the left wall. CV comes away with it. Bouncing puck found by the Colts. They can't clear. Pitkin steals. Lestitian can't get the shot off. Clark knocked down. The puck was not a high stick, as Venero kept his stick below the legal line. That allows the Colts to dump it in. And we're down to now 15 seconds left in this Planets power play. Shea Clark, one last rush up the right side. Pitkins breaks the zone as De Silva to his left. Drops it back instead. Lestitian down low. De Silva to Clark. Looking for a forehand pass, but it was behind him. piece of equipment laying there. It might be a neck guard laying in the slot right now. Penalty over, back to even strength. Viola, the goal getter for CV, comes off the bench, so each team 0 for 1 of the night with the man advantage. And ahead it comes to Venero. Mikey DeMarco had it for a second, but Strohsnyder takes it away. Colts dump it back in. Mars will regroup, reset, and try to get it out. Up the left side, Szymanski regroups here for Chartiers Valley, the senior captain, feeding it up the left side. Breaking the zone. Here comes CV, a little drop pass. In tight off the outside of the net. Rebound, and it's covered up as Gallagher decides to have a seat. And cover that up. Chorney and Wichterman, both with a shot opportunity there for the Colts. And the face-off to the right of the Mars net, and goaltender, Carter Gallagher. Lestitian steps in for the Planets, wins the draw. Bashar Valley making the navigation tough as the Colts, good forecheck here to keep it in. Around to the near side. Boom, baby. Held steps up, and he drives Basolo hard of the wood. Planets, though, making some offense here. Basolo, redirect, score! Alex Frengel puts it home. Basolo put it on. Frengel deflected it. He didn't even know it was in. But it deflects home, and Mars has their first goal, their first lead of the night with 12:47 left here in the opening period. Alex Frengel, redirection, activates the red light. So Basolo going to pick up his second assist of the night. Frengel will get the goal for the Planets. And for Frengel, that'll be his second of the season. So Lestitian gets an assist, gets the secondary assist. Basolo gets his second assist of the night. And Frengel gets his second goal of the season, which is also the second Planets goal of the evening. And Mars has their first lead of the night, 2-1 here in the second period. See how CV responds to this. Mentioned that Mars coming in hot, having won 9 of their past 10 games, while Chartiers Valley looking for their first win in 2026. The Colts dropping their last 2. Up the left side, Shedlock. Taking it deep all the way around. Shedlock going to drop it back. Looking for Zach Eptimitis. But the Colts find it instead. Here they come. Bringing it back. Turch drives. Has a man in tight. Save made. Rebound kept out as well. Gatto steps in. Turch finds it. Pushing it down low to Vactor. Had that chance in tight that was stopped by Ben Waldron, who's feeling the heat. Gatto finds room to the circle. Gatto, nice feed. Weaver missed the net. He couldn't settle it down to one time. It then fires wide. Golden opportunity there, but Grant Weaver couldn't turn it over. Char Valley tries to get it back. Chipping it in Venero. Good opportunity. Shot on. Strohsnyder with the rip. Misses the net. Down low. Bouncing puck. Save made in tight. Big stop. Another try, and it's deflected out of play. A couple of golden tries for Darian Strohsnyder. But Carter Gallagher in tight. And I see a Mount Lebanon police officer loosening his handcuffs because that save that Gallagher made there was absolute robbery. Shot from the face-off, stick save made. Santa puts the puck back behind the CV net. Colts try to break out. Battle in the corner. Scrum there in the left circle, left corner that is. Out to the circle, now to the point. Shot from the point, coming, fought off Good look there for Mars on that right point try from Jack Maloney. And getting it with the shaft of the stick was Ben Waldron to keep it out. 20-15, the shots in favor of the Colts, but Mars has been the better team here in period number 2. After Char Valley was definitely the superior squad in the opening 17 minutes. Puck pushed back to the Mars net and covered up by Carter Gallagher. .10-12 left here in period number 2. 2-1 Mars leads. Goals by Shea Clark and Alex Frengel for the Planets. Come after Ryan Viola. Open the scoring for CV. 21 shots on goal for the home side, 15 for the visitors. Each team 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Centering feed, score! The equalizer for Chartiers Valley. And Strohsnyder would not be denied after being stopped a couple of times, including that tremendous save by Gallagher. Strohsnyder gets it from the draw and ties this game at 2. Strohsnyder's 7th of the season, and we are tied at 2 with 10:08 left here in this second period. Lestisha wins the draw at center red for the Planets. So the Char Valley crowd, which was quiet a little bit, brings it back. Finero gets the only assist. Mars bringing it back. Frankel, who got the second Planets goal, dumps in. From the point, Crowley can't keep, as Strohsnyder leaned on him to force it loose. Back the other way, long shot sticked aside by Gallagher there over here to the near side. Waldron, being Gavin Waldron. Try to put it to the net. Mars will find it, slowly send it the length of the ice. Icing the call, and the face-off back into the visitor zone to our right with 9:21 left here in period number 2. Face-off here won by the Planets. They'll bring it around here to the near side. Stolen, Epthemitis. Bangs it off the far wall, and around it comes. DeAngelis keeps it in. DeAngelis shot blocked, and that one's out of play into the mesh. Face-off will stay in the visitor zone to our right. It's been a good one here between these two gold division heavyweights. First place on the line. CV struck first. Mars would get the next 2. And then Char Valley tying it up. Each team with 1 goal apiece per period. 23-15 the shots on goal now for the Planets after that Epthemitis try. Loose puck in front. Epthemitis takes it strong, but he can't turn it over. Another keep. Shot blocked. DeAngelis through traffic, looking for a redirect, and Epthemitis couldn't get the stick on it. Mars now hemmed up as Chartiers Valley, that goal breathing some life into the Colts. DeAngelis dumps it in. Planets have to touch up and get onside. Sorry, the Colts have to touch up and get onside. I think it's the Planets the exit. Factor here across center red. Dumps it down. Behind the net. Char Valley setting up. Weaver takes the puck and the stick of Ryan Viola. Back to the Mars zone, spun back. Dumped in. Char Valley resets, here they come. Viola, who got the first goal tonight, lead feed. Offsides, Chorney a stride ahead as he was looking for that breakaway opportunity. Face off back here to the neutral zone. in the right dot. Weaver wins that draw, that being Jack Weaver, pushing it all the way back behind the Chartiers Valley net. Planets now trying to set it up. Gatto from the right point, slaps it off the wall. Weaver chases after it all the way around, and that is Jack Weaver, the first man to the puck. But CV able to push it back. Gatto feeling some heat here from Viola. Tries to reverse, and he does just that. Santa, pressured by Held. Held gets the steal. Held with the puck all the way over to the far circle. Turns, nobody home as he put it back through the slot. Battle here along the near wall. Weaver after it. Finds Santa. Santa backhands it off the glass all the way back to the CV end. Jack Weaver steps up, but Wichterman takes it away. And the ice called there against the Colts. Back into the zone to our left. Face off in the right circle to the left of Chartiers Valley goaltender Ben Waldron. Lestitian in there against Venero. He wins it. Clark from the right top of the right circle, and that's blocked in front. I think Szymanski might have got a piece of it. The puck never made it to the net or hit the keeper. Ben Waldron. Around it goes. Frengel battling there, but the Colts come away with it. Up the near side. And out with it now. Here comes Gavin Waldron. Going to dump and chase. Trying to get around Basola. The goaltender comes out. Waldron takes the goaltender out, and the Planets will have none of that. As Waldron is swarmed by 3 Planets. We'll see if we get any penalty time out of this. Jack Maloney and Xavier Basola to the rescue, their keeper, as they quickly jumped Gavin Waldron, who ran Gallagher over. Waldron to the box, and Maloney still talking to him as he's going to sit down for a pair as well. Then there's going to be coincidental minors. Officials will sort it out. We'll get a little bit of action. Let the officials announce that. I want to say thanks again to our sponsors for making tonight's game possible. Thank you to Legacy Lanes for their sponsorship of PIHL High School Hockey here on 10-Band TV. Everyone loves the bowl, so why not do it while celebrating your birthday? Birthday party packages are available now. Legacy Lanes also offers online lane reservations. Just go to their website at legacylanes.us and make your reservation for some bowling fun. So Waldron gets 2, 2, and 10. Roughing, charging, and then the 10-minute misconduct. Maloney going to get 2 for roughing, so the extra penalty going to go to Waldron, the charge being for running the goaltender over. And that'll send Mars to the power play for the second time here tonight. The Planets over home with the man advantage. Weaver from the point, in front, pad save made, rebound found, shot, score! A 3-point night for Xavier Basola. PPG, and the Planets lead 3-2. 7 seconds into the man advantage. Xavier Basola adds a goal to his 2 assists, and Mars takes the lead back at 3-2. Three goals on the board here in this second period. 2 for the Planets, 1 for the Colts. 3-2 Mars leads as Xavier Basola finds the net. And for Basola, that's his team leading 13th goal of the 25-26 season. Viola, who started the scoring way back in the opening period, pushes this one back into the Mars zone. Lead feed too far. Officials say that the Planets could have played, that the Colts could have played it there as it got away from Shedlock. Basola shoots to the net, deflected wide. Good try there on the redirect by Frengel, who already has one. Basola wraparound try, save made by Waldron. Jack Weaver, Jack Turch. Setting it up, Basola finishing it. And Mars back on top here with 5:46 left in the second period. Crowley from the face-off, slap shot blocked. I think Eptimitis was the man who got a piece of that. It might have hit another body in front. As the Colts feed it back into the Mars zone, Sean Crowley sends it to his defense partner over there, Jack Turch, who picked up a point on that go-ahead goal by Basola. Held keeps it in. Eptimitis backhands it towards the net, blocked down by the Planets. They'll clear it off the glass. Hustling after it here for Mars. Ethan Vactor, and he gets there. Eptimitis rejoins the defensive zone play there for the Colts, and he's going to find an outlet up the left side, steps through a check as he dumps it into the Mars zone. Turch. Dumping it into the Planets. Weaver steals, that being Grant Weaver. Strohsnyder and Crowley exchange pleasantries in front of us. Crowley to Vactor. Vactor taken out as he tried to duck under the check by Held. Puck up, glove down, Crowley at center red. Strohsnyder finishes his check, but Vactor finds the puck for the Planets. He'll dump it in. Mars wants to get a line change on. The dump and change strategy employed there by the Planets. Viola moves it ahead. Vinny Venero. Can't make anything happen as the Planets tee it up well. CV dumps it back. Mars retreats. Off the glass. Planets trying to get it out. Szymanski steps in to keep it, but then Pitkins took it away. Now De Silva back the other way to the right side. Pitkins tries to work around the defense. Well played and a good job by Szymanski to get back and break it up for the Colts. The senior captain continues his stellar defensive work here tonight. Gatto from the left point going to dump it down. CV with it. Trying to get it out. Kept in. De Silva floating it back behind the net. Jack Weaver after it there. Weaver fouled on the play as he's bumped down to the ice there by Held. Charvalli going to bring it back the other way. Bryce Wichterman dumps it in. Gallagher comes out. He's going to play it over to the far side. Frengel challenged by two Colts. Around it comes to Will Daw. Daw reverses it back here to the near side as we have a stone cold 3:16 left here in this second period. Out to the glass, over the glass it goes into the meshing. And the faceoff will stay in the Mars zone. Looks like they're not going to bring it out now. They're going to bring it back. I confuse easily, ref. Come on, man. Faceoff stays in the visitor zone to our right with now 3:10 left here in period number 2. 3-2. Mars leads. Game was tied at 1 after 1. And we've exchanged goals since. Planets got 2 to make it a 2-1 game. CV tied it up, and then Mars with the go-ahead goal by Xavier Basola, who's had himself a good night here so far, a goal and 2 assists. Lestitian back the other way for the Planets. Down the left side, Lestitian able to get a step on the defender there for Charvalli. That was Venero. Clark, point-to-point pass to the right side. Shot on, save made, rebound loose, still loose, and swept away. Clark finds it, steps, traffic, save made with the pad. Loose puck, again turn to the net, save made by Waldron. Clark keeps it again, Clark shoots, blocked. As the Planets, a shooting gallery in the zone to our left. But Ben Waldron and the CV defense keeps Mars off the board and now back the other way. Good pass to the left side. Rising backhander there. Venero can't put it on. So it was set up by Caleb Staub. Face-off staying in the Mars zone to our right as both teams get some fresh troops on the ice. Face-up to the right of the Mars goal, won by the Colts. From the draw, G-Love, glove save made by Gallagher. As Chory got a clean face-off win, a clean shot from the draw as well. And Gallagher gets the glove on it to keep it out. Another face-off win, another shot from Chory, another save by Gallagher. Score remains 3-2 in favor of the Planets after a couple of good saves by Carter Gallagher. Tough angle shot, trying to sneak it in the post, and the save made by Gallagher again. Chory's had 3 good shots, but the save's better by number 30 in the blue and gold, Carter Gallagher. Face off in the left wing circle. 1. Szymanski with a bomb from the point, gloved out of the atmosphere by Gallagher. And we have the pause and play here. Sure what was going on there. As we get back to it. Face off. Won by the Colts. They push it towards the net. Trying to center here is CV. Bodies bang in the corner. Stepping up big time there for Mars was Turch. So he imposed his will on Char Valley's Bryce Wichterman. But the Colts keep the puck in. They're battling here. Shot deflects. That one hits the roof. Oh, what a feeling when the puck hits the ceiling. It was Lionel Richie. I don't think he said it exactly that way, though. We're going to do the face-off again here in the Mars zone. 1:25 left here in the second period. CV, good job of pinning the Planets in here. Colts push it to the net. Trying to work their way out are the Planets. Here comes Alex Frengel. CV turns it back, but the Colts going to touch up to get onside as we approach 70 seconds remaining here in this second period. Chipped into the Chartiers Valley zone. Szymanski slowly rolls this one, and it's going to be icing with the final minute of this second period. Mars on top by the count of 3-2. Face-off won by the Planets, back to the right point. Trying to pass it over here to the near side. Stepping up is Pasola, but Char Valley going to bring it back. Strohsnyder leads the charge, dumps it down to the far corner. Bag takes a good bounce there for CV, and a good job by Venero to track it down. Venero tries to center. Cut off there by the Planets' Will Daw. Daw sends it ahead. This one's going to take a slow roll back into the CV zone. Pasola putting the pressure on Szymanski, and then finishes his check as Szymanski's the first man of the puck. Char Valley lead feed, chipped ahead. Strohsnyder going to chase after it. Strohsnyder gets it in the circle. Drops it back. Venero one-timer. Stick save made by Gallagher. Held finds it here at the center circle. Sends it over to Venero. Venero going to bring it in, or steps into a rising rip. And that one's off the glass. 8 seconds left in the period. Colts feed it towards the net. Trying to center. Cut off there on a good defensive play by Will Daw. Bodies bang. Shot to the net. Pad save made. As time expires in the second period. 2 chapters written, at least one more still to be told here from Mount Lebanon. Your score after 2. It's Mars 3, Chartiers Valley 2. We'll take a break and be back with your scoring recap and your third period of action. You're watching PIHL High School Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Discover the heart of Pitt.
Point. Shot through traffic, blocked. Nice job. Szymanski in front of it. Lead feed has a man and an opportunity. Shot on, fought off with the glove as Zach Eptimitis got behind the defense. And Carter Gallagher off the cuff of the mitt, able to keep that one out of the net. Bryce Wichterman in that 4-man scrub in the corners as we mix it up. Back to the point. Shedlock looks, fires, save made, no rebound. With circle shot coming, firing wide. Szymanski will track it down at the left point. Through traffic to the net, knuckling puck. Gallagher with the glove, and he holds for the draw. Shedlock, left point to the right side. Szymanski through traffic, stick save, rebound, cleared out. Great defensive play by Jack Maloney for the Planets. Mars is Ethan Vactor. Vactor working behind the net in front. Basola on the doorstep. Denial seems it had to come. Waldron, a big save for CV. Find it there for the Planets. And ahead it comes. Here comes Max Pitkins. Pitkins, the 2-on-1 development. Pitkins to the circle, in tight. Save made as he tried to fire to the far post. And will not take the feed, could Gavin Waldron. Mars brings it back in collision as De Silva on the receiving end of a good bump there from Darian Strohsnyder. Backhand of De Silva, who was looking for a forehand opportunity. Weaver, steal, shot, blocked. And that one's in the roof and it ain't coming back. Over. Long shot deflected, loose puck in front. And chased down by CV. Viola gets it in the slot. Score! Ryan Viola puts the mesh in motion. Weaver going to bring it back the other way. Jack Weaver, look, shoot, save made, bouncing puck covered. As Pitkins was looking for some rebound, it's there. And Gallagher keeps it out. A bad giveaway by the Colts, and Jack Weaver almost made him pay for it. He's double teamed. Basola finds it. Had a man in front, Lestition. Basola to the point instead. Shot, score! Shea Clark rips it home and tallies the equalizer. The Planets tie the game with 1:35 left in the period. It was stopped as Santa delivered a perfect pass in front. Another try in front. Save made! And Pitkins paid the piper. Take their first lead of the night. Turch from the point, looks it over, shot through traffic, fought off with the glove, rebound hits the outside of the net, as bearing down there for the Planets was Ethan Vactor, their own end. Off the right side, here comes Mars, chipping it ahead, and cue up the AC/DC. Vactor got thunderstruck by Szymanski. Weaver takes the puck into the circle, back to the point. Turch on the right side, one-time rip coming and sliding out of the net to make the glove save is Ben Waldron. Feeding it up the left side. Breaking the zone. Here comes CV. A little drop pass. In tight off the outside of the net. Rebound, and it's covered up. As Basola hard of the wood. Planets, though, making some offense here. Basola, redirect. Score! Alex Frengel puts it home. Basola put it on. Frengel deflected it. He didn't even know it was in. Bringing it back. Turch drives. Has a man in tight. Save made, rebound kept out as well. Gatto steps, feeling the heat. Gatto finds room to the circle. Gatto, nice feed. Weaver missed the net. He couldn't settle it down to one time. It then fires wide. Save made in tight. Big stop. Another try, and it's deflected out of play. A couple of golden tries for Darian Strohsnyder. But 21 shots on goal for the home side, 15 for the visitors. Each team 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Centering feed, score! The equalizer for Chartiers Valley. Dumped in. Char Valley resets. Here they come. Viola, who got the first goal tonight. Lead feed. Offsides. Chorney a stride ahead. Gavin Waldron going to dump and chase. Trying to get around Basola. The goaltender comes out. Waldron takes the goaltender out, and the Planets will have none of that. As Waldron is swarmed by 3 Planets. Weaver from the point, in front, pad save made, rebound found, shot, score! A 3-point night for Xavier Basola. PPG, and the Planets lead 3-2, 7.
It's a pihl hockey night in Pittsburgh.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
Would preventative care and screenings be an option?
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest cost on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com, paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
Do you have a favorite leather couch or chair that's damaged? Has your car, boat, or RV's interior seen better days? Maybe your business's furniture or your private aircraft's interior could use a little love. You're probably thinking replacement is going to be expensive. And what happens to the damaged piece after you throw it out? Does it just end up in a landfill? It doesn't have to. Fiber New specializes in the restoration of leather, plastic, and vinyl. To get an estimate, connect with us today.
Play It Again Sports in Greensburg is your locally owned and operated sporting goods store. We set ourselves apart by offering a wide variety of both new and used equipment at competitive prices. Located in the Greengate East Plaza, below Walmart, Play It Again Sports' knowledgeable staff will help you and your family prepare for every athletic season. Whether you're looking to buy, sell, or trade, we are here as your one-stop shop. At Play It Again Sports in Greensburg, everybody plays.
Cunningham. Here comes Cunningham between the defenders. Cunningham. Score! Ethan Cunningham! Hat trick! Game-winning goal! The Ramblers win the 2025 2A Penguins Cup! And Ethan Cunningham is a local hero!
turning. Scoring! Marshall Hewitt has won the Penguins Cup championship for the Seneca Valley Raiders with 12:29 to play in triple overtime. And don't ever play Lady of Spain again.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Thank you for calling Penny, PA's official health insurance marketplace. How can I help?
Would preventative care and screenings be an option?
You came to the right place. Penny gets you the lowest cost on high-quality plans.
Enroll now at penny.com. Paid for with Pennsylvania taxpayer dollars.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
PIHL High School Hockey Night live here on TenbandTV, about to get the third period underway. The top two teams in Class A's Gold Division battling here. It's Mars leading Chartiers Valley 3-2 after two. Matt Vandriak with you here on TenbandTV tonight. I want to say thanks again to our sponsors, bringing you high school hockey here on TBTV. Thanks to the Craft House Stage and Grill for being an advertising partner. The Craft House brings you unforgettable nights of live music specializing in talent both close to home and from across the country. Stop by and enjoy the Craft House's menu of scrumptious scratch-made food that will keep you coming back for more, along with a wide selection of beverage choices with something in mind for everyone. The Craft House also has late-night happy hours on Friday and Saturdays from 11 p.m. until 1 a.m., featuring half-off 20 delicious menu items. Stop by the Craft House Stage and Grill, 5024 Curry Road, or check them out online at crafthousepgh.com. Also, thanks to Legacy Lanes for their sponsorship of PIHL High School Hockey here on TenbandTV. Everyone loves the bowl, so why not do it while celebrating your birthday? Birthday party packages are available now. Legacy Lanes also offers online lane reservations. Just go to their website at legacylanes.us and make your reservation for some bowling fun. There are also opportunities to join league play year-round. Visit Legacy Lanes at 5024 Curry Road or give them a call at 412-653-2695. Fresh sheet of ice out here for these two teams. Char Valley will move right to left in period number 3. From the point, shot blocked. Sean Crowley gets in front of it, dumps it back to the neutral zone. CV got a touch up to get back on sides. And Wichterman going to dump it in. And around it goes. Loose stick there at center red. In the circle. As the Colts try to push in, looking for the tying goal. Wichterman pushing it towards the net, where it's pushed back out by the stick of goaltender Carter Gallagher. Fed back through the neutral zone, hustling it after there from ours is Weaver. Weaver pressured in the corner. Coming away with it, though, are the Colts. They feed it off the skate of Maloney at center red. That will negate the icing call. Wichterman hustling after it amongst 3 blue jerseys. Char Valley chains behind him. Strohsnyder enters the zone offside, so Mars gets a chance to get it out as Char Valley touches up and gets back in line on sides. Chipped ahead into the CV zone. Grant Weaver after it. Into the neutral zone, thrown back to the Chartiers Valley goal, where it's sticked aside by Ben Waldron. Waldron, 17 shots on 20 saves so far. Gallagher, he has stopped 26 of 28. And Waldron will take no chances, gloving this one down, holding for the faceoff. Scoring looked like this. Char Valley got it started at the 12:02 mark of the opening period. Ryan Viola assists to Jackson Shorey and Jake Shedlock. Mars would tie it up at the 15:25 mark. Shea Clark from Xavier Basola. Planets shoot this back to the net, and it's held there by Waldron as he closes the 5-hole door. No rebound. Second period scoring, Mars would take their first lead of the night, 4:13 in the second frame. Alex Frangel, a redirection from a Xavier Basola shot, made it 2-1 Planets. Char Valley will get the equalizer at the 6:52 mark. As this shot goes wide, Darian Strohsnyder tied it up from Vinny Venero. And then Mars would take the lead at the 10:40 mark of the second period. Basola, a power play goal. Assist to Jack Squared, Jack Weaver, and Jack Turch. That's where we stand. Lead feed, too far for Strohsnyder. That will go the length of the rink, icing the call against the Colts. Brings the face-off back in the home zone to our right. (28-21) the shots in favor of the home team. Mars 1 for 2 on the power play tonight. Char Valley 0 for 1. And that power play tally for the Planets is your go-ahead goal right now. Here come the Colts back. Little drop pass. Viola, who started this party way back in the opening period, tries to push this one to the near circle. Cut off. And we battle here in the left wing circle. 5 deep is the scrum. Szymanski from the point. Settles, shoots, blocked. And back the other way off that block for Mars. Now here comes Matthew Lestitian. Good job by Szymanski to get back. Pass comes to Daw at the point. Redirected. Frangel can't flag it down. Shoots from a tough angle. Pad save made. No rebound. Waldron keeps it out. Good chance there. And we'll do it again. In the Char Valley zone to our right. Colts trying to break a 2-game losing streak. Mars looking for their 3rd win in a row. Planets have also won 9 of 10 coming in here tonight. There's a chance back. Chori shoots. Rips it high and wide. Now back the other way with speed. Pitkins. Jack Weaver. Jack Weaver, good feed. Backhand try. Save made. As Santa didn't get a really good shot as he was kind of tumbling to the ice as he put it on. Stretching out to make the stop there is Ben Waldron. And we'll face it off again in the home zone to our right. Weaver tries to send it across the rink. Staub back to the neutral zone. Mars resets in their own end. Jack Turch ahead now to Jack Weaver. Weaver breaks the CV line. Trying to push it up the left side there, looking for Ethan Vactor. He's bodied against the boards. Loose puck, settled, shot up and over the net. Good look there for Pitkins. Puck bounces in front and diving out to cover is Ben Waldron. Big bounce there. Waldron able to track it, cover it, and keep the Colts deficit at 1. Face-off won by the Planets. Grant Weaver tries to drive to the net, but it's pushed back behind the net by the Char Valley defense. And the Colts trying to get it out. Lead feed too far. Maloney hustling after it. Strohsnyder bearing down on him, and he finishes his check. Forces the puck loose. Mars gets it back. Good work there by Mikey DeMarco. And that gives the Planets a chance to exit. DeMarco gets it back. Drops it off here now to Grant Weaver. Weaver breaks the zone. Weaver down low. Weaver in tight, fought off. Goes off the shoulder there of the goaltender, Ben Waldron. Back to the neutral zone. Maloney brings it across center red. Floats it to the net. Sticked aside by Waldron. Colts trying to exit. Backing into his man over there was Shea Clark. Gallagher trying to get it out. Shedlock from the red line. Dumps it all the way around. Clark after it. Battling there in the corner against Shar Valley's Bryce Wichterman. Planets will play it out. Hustling back there is Shedlock as Mars changes behind the play. Chance now maybe for Chory back the other way. Looks it over down the left wing boards. Puts it to the net. Stick save made. Rebound. Backhander blocked. Back to the point. Trying to step in. Was held as he came off the bench. Turning try. Pad save made. Gallagher and the Planets feeling the heat, but able to keep it out. And now they will send it the length of the ice. Will Mars. And the icing call against the visitors. Bring the faceoff back into the Mars zone to our left. Shar Valley registers their 30th shot of the night on that last sequence. Carter Gallagher has been good tonight. A big part of the reason why Mars leads by 1. Szymanski can't keep it in at the left point. Hustling after it here is Alex Frengel. Held the first man to the puck, but Frengel wins it. Frengel trying to work his way to the far side, looking for Basola. Good job by the Chartiers Valley defense to cut that off. Venero got it ahead into the zone of the Planets. Gatto bangs it off the boards out to the neutral zone. Held, sends it in. Shar Valley after it. Around it goes. Good centering feed, nobody home. Well defended on the play there by the Planets' Matthew Lestitian. Szymanski going to bring it back in for the Colts. Scrum in front of the Mars bench. There's a Mars player down behind the play as well. And looks like it's Gatto. And he's holding his face. Did not see what happened. Again, the puck had exited the zone. And Gatto down behind the Planet's net, behind the play. And he's still down. Gatto. As the EMT, the medic here trying to get out. He need a little bit of assistance there. Gatto's still down. Now he's starting to get back up, at least to his knees. Did not see what happened. He's following the puck on the way out of the zone. And Gatto to his knees, starting to get back up. He's holding underneath of his left ear a little bit. He'll get some help off the ice from his teammates. And a well-deserved cheer from the crowd here. Faceoff will be in the Planet zone. 10:56 left here in this third period. Teams had one aside in the opening frame. Mars netting 2, Shar Valley getting 1 in the second period. 3-2 is where we stand. Colts got the first, Planets got the next 2. Colts got the equalizer, a Planets PPG by Xavier Basola. The difference here. This one's fed back into the Chartiers Valley zone. This is for first place, this big matchup here in Class A's Gold Division. Each team with 37 points coming in. Points percentage differential in favor of the Planets. And a steal. Santa down the left side. Dropping it back to Jack Weaver. Weaver back to the point. Jack Turch working it down low. Turch can't glove it down. And now the Colts. Crowley over to Turch. Turch going to break the zone, trying to go around everybody. Checked off the play there by Straub. This one's to the stands. Now to play. Face off in the Colt zone as that one was dumped over the glass from inside the home end. We'll draw it up here in the zone. The circle that is of the home zone. Turch from the face-off win, fans on the shot. Chori tried a chance maybe back the other way, but a good job by Turch to recover and prevent a breakaway opportunity back the other way for the Colts. Battle in front of the CV bench. Colts come away with it. Epthemitis dumping it in. Turch going to be the first man there for the Planets around here to the near side. Pressure put on there by Char Valley's Bryce Wichterman. Turch still trying to find it. Wichterman comes away with it. Wichterman centers, has a man shot. Big save, no rebound. Joey DeAngelis got the feed, and Carter Gallagher keeps it out. A shameless stop by Gallagher. Face-off won by the Planets. Trying to get it out. Shedlock keeps it in. Looks it over, traffic in front. That's off the stick of Frengel and out. And now back the other way. Here comes Mars. 2-on-3. Good job there by Venero to break it up. Chance now maybe for Char Valley to get an exit. Up the right side. Strohsnyder leads the charge into the zone. Strohsnyder trying to work in, and he's leaned on and kept out by Shea Clark. Strohsnyder finding that loose puck. Tries to push it in front. Pasola back the other way, 1-on-2. Gets around the first man. Pasola gets her not around the second man. Shedlock a nice job to cut him off. Frengel ridden into the near boards here by Strohsnyder. And back the other way now comes Venero. Venero trying to work his way around Maloney. Maloney loses an edge. Loose puck. Strohsnyder couldn't get the shot on goal. As good work there by the Planet's Shea Clark. Shedlock, Kreis pass. Venero drops it back to the point. Trying to turn it over here. Off the right pad on that try by DeAngelis. Gallagher keeps it out. Another shot from the left boards. Through the crease. Nobody home for the redirect. Mars will dump it back to the neutral zone. Long drive off the blocker. As DeAngelis put that one on from center red. There's a hit from behind. That's going to be a penalty. Centering feed. And the Planet's going to be called. As Gavin Waldron was taken to the boards from the blind side. And Lestitian will sit down for 2. Illegal check there. That'll send Char Valley to the power play. Second time with the man advantage tonight for CV. They're 0 for 1. Char Valley was converting at a 26.7% rate coming in. Mars penalty kill coming in tonight, killing at an 82.1% clip. We're going to call it roughing. We call it illegal check, boarding, whatever way you want to go with it. Char Valley with the power play and a chance to tie it up. Colts set it up. Szymanski at the point, looks it over, fans on the shot. And he trips up Weaver, and that's a short-lived power play. As that fan almost led to Jack Weaver on a breakaway back the other way. Szymanski had to take him down. And that power play for CV ends after just 16 seconds. So we'll go 4-on-4 for a minute and 44 seconds here. And then Mars will have a very brief 16-second power play. Four on 4. Face-off comes back to Daw. Cross ring pass. Here comes Daw. He'll dump it in. Hustling after it here. Basola trying to find Grant Weaver. Bodies bang in the corner. CV comes away with it as DeAngelis moves it ahead. Strohsnyder reverses back into his own zone. Feeling some heat from Grant Weaver. Ooh, dangerous play there. In front of the Colts net. Strohsnyder gets the engine turning now, and he's taken down at center red. That's another penalty. As Grant Weaver's called for the trip. And that will give Chartiers Valley a 4-on-3 power play for a minute and 7 seconds. Face-off back into the visitor zone to our left here. Four on three for 1 minute and 7 seconds. Then we'll be 4 on 4 for 16 seconds, and then Char Valley will go back to the power play. And Weaver said something he shouldn't have afterwards. He gets a 10-minute misconduct tacked onto it, and with 6:55 left in regulation, that's the end of the night for Grant Weaver. He's got dibs on the hot water. Jack Weaver back the other way. He gets hammered as Held takes him to Pound Town with a big open ice hit. Held brings it back, sets it up, shot fanned on, trying to work it back are the Planets. Dump down low now. Held settles it. Through traffic, hits his own man in front of the net, and Mars gets the clear. Good job there by Sean Crowley, sending it all the way back. Coming out to the circles there is Ben Waldron. And now Vinny Venero. Posts up along the left wing ball. Back to the point, Held. Shot, glove, save made. As Gallagher stretching out to flag that one down with the mitt. Face-off stays in the Planet zone. In the right wing circle to the left of Carter Gallagher, who's coming with a big stop there. 4 on 3 power play for another 13 seconds here for the Colts. Wichterman settles it. Backhands it to the far boards. DeAngelis sends it across the ice here. Strohsnyder, as we're even strength now for about 13 seconds. And then Mars will be shorthanded for 36 seconds. CV keeping it in, setting it up. Centering, nobody home. Shedlock, the first man there. From the right point, fires wide. Over here to the near side, Held finds it. Drifts down the wall, now to the circle. Looks it over, through traffic, redirect, save, rebound! Kept out by Gallagher! Great chance in front for Szymanski, but Gallagher and the Planets keep him off the board. And Gallagher didn't know where that puck was at. It got behind him, but his defense there to keep it out. And 19 seconds of power play time remain here that is for Char Valley. 5:14 left in regulation. And a 3-2 Planets lead from some tense moments there for the visitors. Szymanski from the faceoff draw, pushing it down. Venero after it. Sends it to Held here along the left wing boards. Held comes back to the point, nobody home. Szymanski will chase. The goaltender Waldron helps. 3 seconds left, we're back to even strength, and the Planets penalty kill perfect here tonight. CV with possession though, Colts driving. Back behind the net. Held finds the puck. Works it over to the left side now, right in front of the senior posters here this class of 2026. Of course, it's senior night here for CV. Centering feed, redirect. And Wichterman just misses. Shot from the right side goes wide. Held blows a tire, and Basola brings it back the other way with numbers. Basola has a man, feeds it across. Vector back to Basola. Big save made by Waldron. The deficit stays 1 as Ben Waldron comes up with a big save for the Colts. Mars back the other way. Jack Weaver passing it ahead, looking there for Vector. Gatto, good to see him back and shaking off the injury earlier. Daw ahead. Pitkins trying a little give and go there with Frengel. Frengel has a goal tonight. Pitkins in tight. Shoulder save made by Ben Waldron. Lestitian leans on his man, but Char Valley maintains possession with 3:30 left here in regulation and a 3-2 Planets lead. Comes DeAngelis, plays it off the backside of his counterpart in 92, Will Daw. Behind the net, centering feed. From the point, DeAngelis, big rip wide. Puck bounces in front. Gallagher finds it, covers, and gets the whistle. Char Valley's had some good chances here in this third period, but Carter Gallagher, the senior keeper from ours, has been stellar between the pipes tonight for the visitors. Face off in the right circle. Venero and Lestitian with the sticks down. Mars wins the face off, and Crowley gets it out. CV needs to touch up, and that'll give the exit opportunity here for Frengel. Feeds it ahead, Pitkins. Looks it over. Feeds it to the right corner. Almost takes out the official. Nobody for the Planets there. And now a chance back the other way. Here comes Venero. Leads the charge back. Venero, wrister blocked. Centering feed, nobody home. Good job there by the Planets' Jack Turch to defend on the play. Mars sending it back into the CV zone. DeAngelis after it there as we approach 2:35 left here in regulation. Venero down the left boards, looks it over, shot blocked. Strohsnyder can't find it. Planets back the other way. Jack Weaver gonna dump and chase, takes a bounce off the glass. CV sends it to the neutral zone. Planets dump in. Shedlock the first man there as we have 2:15 left in regulation. Shot to the net, gloved and held by Ben Waldron. With 2:12 left here in the third period, and at what point will Chartiers Valley lift their keeper for the extra attacker? Face-off won by CV. Szymanski slows, sets, lead pass, tries to find Chori too far. And an icing call against the Colts will bring the face-off back into the home zone to our right again with 2:02 left here in this third period. Face-off in the right wing circle, one. Santa shot to the net, fires wide as Weaver won the draw. Over to the left side, Shea Clark. Back behind the net, Jack Weaver. Backhands it, looking here along the near wall for Joey Santa. Weaver gets it back, drives to the net, good stick. On the play there by Chartiers Valley and Tyler Held. Held trying to set it up. Finds Viola. Viola backhands it ahead to Wichterman. Wichterman 1-on-4 breaks the zone, floats a backhander to the net that is gloved down by Gallagher, and he'll hold for the draw. And Waldron at the bench. Is he going to come out now with 1:35 left in this third period? Timeout taken here by the Colts. So we'll see what the strategy is here for Chartiers Valley. An interim head coach Tony Franzetta. Paul Benetti serving a one-game suspension tonight. So Franzetta, along with Tony Crugnali and Mike Kennedy, will talk strategy as the Colts are going to pull the goaltender, bring the extra attacker on, and try to get the equalizer here in the final 95 seconds of regulation. Ryan Viola got the scoring started back at the 12:02 mark of the opening period. An even strength goal from Jackson Shorey and Jake Shedlock. Shea Clark would tie it up for Mars at 15:25 of the opening frame. Xavier Basola got his first of two assists on that one. And Alex Frank will give Mars their first lead of the game. 4:13 of the second period. Basola picked up the helper. Darian Strohsnyder tied it up for the Planets. Vinny Venero got the assist. And then Basola with the go-ahead goal, a power play goal at the 10:40 mark of the second period is where we're at now. Net to our right empty. Strohsnyder bumped hard into the bench by the Planets' Sean Crowley. Vactor brings it back, tries to backhand it towards the empty net. Can't connect. Hustling after it is Fregnall. Fregnall trying to outwork the whole team. And Venero gets back to get it. Final 60 of regulation. Here comes Venero across center red. Venero breaks the line. Down the right side, all the way around the horn, coast to coast. Venero centers in front, save made Gallagher, and it's in! It gets through him! And Chartiers Valley ties the game with 47 seconds left in regulation. DeAngelis a little bit hobbled, but I think he got the last stick on it. And CV with the empty net ties it up with 47 seconds left. Gallagher made the initial save, but the puck was loose. And DeAngelis able to poke it home to tie it up for the Colts in the final minute of regulation. We'll wait for the announcements here. Venero gets his second assist. As this was played back to the CV net and cut off. DeAngelis, his third goal of the season. None bigger than that. Venero got the second assist. Got his second assist of the night. Mars wins the faceoff, final 30 seconds. Shot wide of the net. Do we have bonus hockey in the books here tonight? We'll see. Wichterman to Strohsnyder. Stolen. Venero. Driving late. Venero shot off the outside of the net. Centering feed. Strohsnyder backhander. He misses the net. Late push here by the Colts. Final 5 seconds. Shot to the net blocked down. And Jack Weaver sends it back to the CV zone as regulation expires. 3 periods of hockey, not enough. Some bonus hockey for you tonight here on TenbandTV. We're going to overtime. Char Valley and Mars to OT. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back with overtime. You're watching High School Hockey Night live on TenbandTV.
It's a pihl Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Back here in Mount Lebanon, overtime it is. We will go 3-on-3 for 3 minutes. If no winner decided, then we head to the shootout. Both of these teams have had several games in the extra session. Held makes the steal. Here comes Held, backhander, stick to side by Gallagher, centers, and stolen away by the Planets, who have a chance back the other way. Factor, right to left, leads the charge. Shooting off the iron! Factor hit the inside of the near post, and now Char Valley back the other way. Rister coming, firing wide was Chori. Back and forth we go. 3-on-3 overtime. Again, a 3-minute period. If nobody scores, then we'll go to the shootout. Here comes Held. Slowly drags it in. Held brings it back. Got a change on the point as Held brings it out. Turns, shoots, fought off. Big save by Gallagher. And now Shea Clark finds it. Under 2 minutes left here in this extra period. Clark gets away from Strohsnyder. Here comes Clark. He's going to bring it back as Mars wants to get some fresh players on. Clark taken down, and no penalty called. Pasola on here. Back the other way. Chorney drags and sets it up. Chori, good cross ice feed. Szymanski couldn't take it cleanly, though. Szymanski finds it. Szymanski works behind the net. Szymanski reverses. Szymanski in tight save. Rebound. Szymanski can't turn it over. CV sets it up. Strohsnyder sets, shoots. It's blocked. Clark, I think, has been out there the entire overtime. Big block. Lead feed. Pasola back the other way. Pasola looks it over as Mars changes behind him. Pasola scores! wrap around, GWG, and a 4-point night for Xavier Basola. The Planets, an out-of-this-world finish, win it 4-3 in overtime. And what a night for Xavier Basola. And now we'll give you your Mount Washington Shop and Save 3 stars of the game. Your number 3 star with 2 assists for Chartiers Valley, Vinny Venero. Your number 2 star with 36 saves for the Planets, Carter Gallagher. And your number 1 star, a Mount Washington Shop and Save player of the game, a 4-point night, 2 goals and 2 assists for Xavier Basola. And Mars gets the victory in OT, 4-3 here tonight. So with the win, Mars improves to 11-0-2-2. They now have 39 points. Char Valley falls to 11-1-1-3, and they have 38 points. So Mars now in sole possession, that is, of first place in Class A's Gold Division. Next up for the Planets, they'll take a trip to the Ice Castle Monday night to battle South Park. Char Valley also back in action Monday night. They'll head north to Warrendale to take on West Allegheny at the Barrow Complex, and these teams will do it again on February 9th at the Barrow Complex in Warrendale. Final score here for the Mount Lebanon Ice Center. It's Mars 4, Char Valley 3 in overtime. For our TBTV team of Dustin Beck and Todd Kazarowski, Matt Vandriak saying thanks for tuning in and hope you enjoyed watching as much as we did bring it to you. Your final score again, Mars 4, Char Valley 3 in overtime. You've been watching PIHL High School Hockey Night Live on TenbandTV. Good night, everyone.
It's a PIHL Hockey Night in Pittsburgh.
Point. Shot through traffic, blocked. Nice job. Szymanski in front of it. Lead feed has a man and an opportunity. Shot on, fought off with the glove as Zach Eptimitis got behind the defense. And Carter Gallagher off the cuff of the mitt, able to keep that one out of the net. Bryce Wichterman in that 4-man scrub in the corners as we mix it up. Back to the point. Shedlock looks, fires, save made, no rebound. With circle shot coming, firing wide. Szymanski will track it down at the left point. Through traffic to the net, knuckling puck. Gallagher with the glove, and he holds for the draw. Shedlock, left point to the right side. Szymanski through traffic, stick save, rebound, cleared out. Great defensive play by Jack Maloney for the Planets. Mars is Ethan Vactor. Vactor working behind the net in front. Basola on the doorstep. Denial seems it had to come. Waldron, a big save for CV. Find it there for the Planets. And ahead it comes. Here comes Max Pitkins. Pitkins, the 2-on-1 development. Pitkins to the circle, in tight. Save made as he tried to fire to the far post. And will not take the feed, could Gavin Waldron. Mars brings it back in collision as De Silva on the receiving end of a good bump there from Darian Strohsnyder. Backhand of De Silva, who was looking for a forehand opportunity. Weaver, steal, shot, blocked. And that one's in the roof, and it ain't coming back. Over. Long shot deflected, loose puck in front. And chased down by CV. Viola gets in the slot. Score! Ryan Viola puts the mesh in motion. Weaver going to bring it back the other way. Jack Weaver, look, shoot, save made, bouncing puck covered. As Pitkins was looking for some rebound, it's there. And Gallagher keeps it out. A bad giveaway by the Colts, and Jack Weaver almost made him pay for it. He's double team. Basola finds it. Had a man in front, Lestition. Basola to the point instead. Shot, score! Shea Clark rips it home and tallies the equalizer. The Planets tie the game with 1:35 left in the period. It was stopped as Santa delivered a perfect pass in front. Another try in front. Save made! And Pitkins paid the piper. Take their first lead of the night. Thurs from the point, looks it over, shot through traffic, fought off at the glove, rebound hits the outside of the net, as bearing down there for the Planets was Ethan Factor, their own end. Off the right side, here comes Mars, chipping it ahead, and cue up the AC/DC. Factor got thunderstruck by Szymanski. Weaver takes the puck into the circle, back to the point. Thurs down the right side, one-time rip coming and sliding out of the net to make the glove save is Ben Waldron. Feeding it up the left side. Breaking the zone, here comes CV, a little drop pass, in tight off the outside of the net. Rebound, and it's covered up. As Basolo, heart of the wood. Planets, though, making some offense here. Basolo, redirect, score! Alex Frengel puts it home. Basolo put it on. Frengel deflected it. He didn't even know it was in. Bringing it back. Thurs drives. Has a man in tight. Save made. Rebound kept out as well. Gatto steps, feeling the heat. Gatto finds room to the circle. Gatto, nice feed. Weaver missed the net. He couldn't settle it down to one time it, then fires wide. Save made in tight. Big stop. Another try, and it's deflected out of play. A couple of golden tries for Darian Strohsnyder. But 21 shots on goal for the home side, 15 for the visitors. Each team 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. Centering feed, score! The equalizer for Chartiers Valley. Dumped in. Char Valley resets. Here they come. Viola, who got the first goal tonight. Lead feed. Offsides. Chorney a stride ahead. Gavin Waldron going to dump and chase, trying to get around Basolo. The goaltender comes out. Waldron takes the goaltender out, and the Planets will have none of that, as Waldron is swarmed by 3 Planets. Weaver from the point, in front, pad save made, rebound found, shot, score! A 3-point night for Xavier Basolo. PPG, and the Planets lead 3-2. Pass comes to Daw at the point, redirected. Frengel can't flag it down, shoots from a tough angle, pad save made, no rebound. Waldron keeps it out. Jack Weaver, good feed. Backhand try, save made. As Santa didn't get a really good shot as he was kind of tumbling to the ice as he put it on by the Planets' Matthew Lestitian. Szymanski going to bring it back in for the Colts.